Starts being a terrible engagement for us when our first challenger enter and sign in, please. Win Morrow. Yeah? Where are you from, sir?
I'm from South Hamilton, Massachusetts.
Okay, panel. Winston Morrill is involved with a product that comes in a bottle. We will now show the audience what his line is. And let's begin the questioning with Arlene Francis.
Thank you. Can I rule out that it's a ship that comes in this bottle?
No. 1 down and 9 to go, super.
What?
No, you cannot rule that out. It's 1 down and 9 to go.
Listen, when would it be some kind of a ship in a bottle? That's it.
Are you serious?
That's so unruly, we're going to throw them all over. They have some rotten nerve, I tell you.
Are you serious?
No, he throws model ships in bottles. And there's no way to express what he does or explain what he does other than to show it. So could we open the curtain, please? And would you bring him down, Jennifer? Let's go up there.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Now, all of these were done by you, right?
That's correct.
How many have you done?
Probably over 3,000. I started about 10 years ago.
That's amazing. Now, what is this one? They're in all different kinds of bottles. Look at this one. This looks like an old pint whiskey bottle.
That is a bottle that's probably about 50 years old. It's a whiskey bottle. And I made that ship completely from a piece of wood from the USS New Hampshire. And it has a original Paul Revere spike going right through the center of the hull. Also a piece of copper sheathing made by the Paul Revere.
Now, that must be very, very valuable, is it?
Well, yes, it is. Yeah.
Now, what about this one? This is an old Hagen pinch bottle, which you'll recognize, Soupy. I'm certain. Lurid past. Now, what is this from?
This is made from a piece of the Constitution wood. And this
The USS Constitution?
Yes, the oldest ship in the United States, in service still. And that Constitution wood, that was the hardest piece of wood that I had worked with so far. It was just like a piece of rock.
Really?
It's really difficult.
That's probably why they couldn't sink that ship. Now, what is this?
Well, that's my most famous piece. I made this ship for the Newport Historical Society. And it's a piece of wood from the Endeavour, Captain James Cook's ship, the famous English explorer who discovered Australia and New Zealand.
Now, is that a figure standing up there?
No, that's
a little sailor.
that's a piece of that wood also.
And it's a sailor, a figure of a man?
Yes, and he's carved. I formed him out of the sawdust from that Endeavour wood. You know.
Oh, my Lord. Now, what is this?
Oh, that's one I did about 2,000 or 3,000 ships ago. I brought this along to show the detail in the hull of that ship. It's really intricate.
Lord, look at that. Now, what is this? This looks like an old jug of booze.
So that's a common modern whiskey bottle. Yeah. And I call this the Nixon bottle because one of these ships is named after President Nixon, and the other one is has a pennant of the United States on it.
Oh, yeah. Which one's still afloat?
That, you have to use your imagination.
All righty, then we'll push on to this one. This one is really extraordinary. Look at this. Can you get a shot of this, Lloyd? Look at that.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Look at that. And it has 3 little ones. I don't know if you can see that, but they're 3 little bitty ships.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Right along there. Now, what is this?
Oh, this is a bottle that I make, among other things, for a wine company. And I make all these parts myself. And it takes me probably 3/4 of a day to put a 5-master ship in one of these bottles.
And that's all in one day?
In one day. Because the parts I make all ahead of time.
Now, how about this? This is just a small version of this?
Yeah, that's a small version of this bottle here.
Now, look
and
at
I
this
can make 3 of these a night, these 3 master ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
gracious.
incredible.
Yeah.
Now, how about this long neck bottle? How did you get that in there?
Well, this long neck bottle, this is the longest neck bottle that I ever had to put a ship in. And I had to make all special tools for this one.
Do you make your own tools?
Yeah, I make them all. I have probably about 40, 45 different tools.
Now let me get out of your way here, and you work around now. Here are some tools laid out. I don't know if you can get a shot of them, Lloyd, can you? But there's a little tweezer here that holds on the thing, and they're all different shapes. They're all different angles. Now, did you make all these?
Yeah, I made them all.
Now, what is this? This is the same thing that's in this bottle?
Yeah, that's exactly the same ship. And I take the ship all apart and drop the hull in the bottle, push it to one side, and drop a few dabs of this glue dead center. Then with this tool here, I push the hull upright on the glue, and I let it sit a few minutes. And then I work the masts individually. I'll put the last mast in first, and then the center one goes in last.
Will you drop one in for us so we see how it goes?
Well, this is my first time in New York, and I didn't sleep that well.
Well, give it a try anyway, will you?
Oh, wow.
See, this isn't our first time in New York. We've just gotten used to not sleeping. Now, all those are on a little hinge, kind of,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're all been pretty well.
Now, this has a little pin in it, and it's going through the mast, or rather through the sail.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, you've got to drop it down in a little hole there, don't you?
Ordinarily, I don't shake like this.
No, that's all right. Ordinarily, I do, so we're even. If it makes you feel any better, I couldn't do that in one night or 100 nights. Look
Here
at
we
that.
go. Oh, my goodness.
Ordinarily, I'd have this in.
Look at that.
Very good.
Wow.
I just think that's spectacular that you can do that.
Actually, it isn't finished yet. I have to do a little more work, but I think I'll.
Well, we'll leave it here for now, and you can do it later. Thank you very much for being with us on What's Next.
Thank you.
That's really spectacular. We'll be back with more of What's My Line after this message.